Hi fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D Rose report. I'm back. Got a lot of news again. 2 days worth of. Alright, Luke Harper versus WWE Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler as a non-title match was being discussed for the go-home edition of Raw. No word yet whether they plan on putting the title on Harper or not. That'd be kind of a strange place to put a title at, won't it? Alright, anyway, the go-home edition's from Europe. And Georgia Smith, daughter of late British Bulldog Davy Boy Smith, was backstage Tuesday at SmackDown tapings in Liverpool with her boyfriend, singer Adam Berry. Got a picture of them on Diamond Dan website if you want to check that out. She's a good-looking thing. Doesn't look a bit like her dad. Noted before that WWE trainer Robbie Brookside was at this week's WWE taping in Liverpool, where he's from. Most of the UK wrestlers who worked the tryouts and appeared as extras at this week's SmackDown tapings and Raw was from Brookside's School of Wrestling in Europe. And on the related note, the other man who teamed with Nathan Cruz to face the Usos at Tuesday's dark match was Justin Simmons. And Chris Jericho posted the following on Instagram, teased a secret meeting with the Authority. As noted, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H will be guests on the highlight reel this Friday. And Vince McMahon made a surprise appearance at SmackDown taping on Tuesday in Liverpool. Vince did not mention, it says here, did not mention the network, but was out there to try to get the crowd riled up because he felt they were kind of flat. And if he'd have mentioned the network, he probably would have even got them more riled. It's still put off for, I think it's Skynet. They got some kind of disagreement there. I don't know. Anyway, The Rock tweeted the following about his new Central Intelligence buddy comedy with Kevin Hart. He said, "My goal is to make a movie big, epic, so funny that you slap the shit out of somebody." Anyway, he says he's excited to team up with my brother in grime. Kevin Hart's for real, he says. His hustle's incredible and his talent is off the charts. Shooting starts in March. Can't wait to make this movie for you guys. Says call him the Bad Golden Jet. Hashtag they call me Bob. Know what that is. But anyway, Central Intelligence is the name of it. And former WWE Tough Enough winner over the weekend. Well, I think it was maybe Monday. Might have turned 35 years old around then. And also Disco Inferno, 46 years old, and former diva Lena Yachty, 36. Noted before on the Indie Star, Lionheart was one of the Russian men used in Rusev's victory celebration on Raw. The other man was Scottish wrestler Joe Hendry. WrestleMania 31 pre-sale begins on, today, and runs through Friday with the promotion code of LEADER, L-E-A-D-E-R if you want to use that. Tickets go on sale to the general public at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the next day, Saturday. And over the weekend, WWE legend James Harris was hospitalized for an unknown condition. He's Kamala. But anyway, Kamala has been hospitalized in Mississippi due to a case of peritonitis, which leads to an infection of the membrane that lined the stomach. Kamala had stomach surgery a few days ago and has been recovering in the ICU unit ever since. I'm not sure if that's why he went back to the hospital or not. And WWE Diva AJ Lee officially launched her website at, it's called aj-brooks.com today. She's auctioning off a pair of ring-worn WWE t-shirts today for Pets for Vets charity. Zack Ryder indicated on Twitter that his shoulder surgery happening yesterday. Might have been Tuesday. Paul Heyman is in New York City filming an undisclosed project with the Heyman Hustle and his Looking for Larry production company. He posted a photo with the director Ron Buffone, and who works on several ECW projects. If you don't know anything about the Looking for Larry company, that's on his DVD, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is whatever. And Vince McMahon made a surprise, like I was telling you, at the SmackDown taping come out. It says here on this correspondent said Vince came out and tried to get the fans hyped before saying Liverpool sounds like a skin disease. Vince also tried to apologize, he said, for the WWE Network launch debacle, and his appearance came just a few minutes after the show opened with "Where's our network" chants. Anyway, another correspondent said taping was under the impression that none of this will air on TV, by the way, so don't expect to see it tomorrow. And Bad News Barrett's in Sacramento tomorrow doing some media blitz for WrestleMania 31 tickets, and if you can catch him on local TV, he's around in that area, he'll be there. Steve Austin noted on Twitter that the second season of CMT's Broken Skull Challenge has wrapped. It's over. Number 3 coming up, most likely. And former WWE diva Tori Wilson did a photo shoot for new Guest ad in Malibu on Wednesday. Guest jeans, that is. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon returned from the WWE current tour in Europe on Wednesday and got home. Stephanie tweeted about their busy day. Says got in from the UK 2:30 a.m. up at 6:30 to take the kids to school. Full day at the office, put the kids to bed, trained my butt off. That's okay. Work your butt off. You get paid for it. Paid good. Today marks the 9th year since the death of former WWE champion Eddie Guerrero. Vicky posted a tribute on her Facebook page. No word yet on how WWE SmackDown moving to Thursday night is going to be affecting the international deals. Australia has been the first company to get SmackDown each week, but now it appears Canada will get it first, as it's going to be appearing on the air on Sportsnet 360 on Wednesday nights. All right, as noted, Alberto Del Rio with WWE is going to allow him to work for AAA Lucha's Underground promotion in 2015. The next set of tapings begin about January 17th, so he should be starting soon. Del Rio is proving to be a draw outside of WWE recently, and helped sell out an 8,000-seat arena in Mexico for AAA Live. So they want him, they need him. And Scott Hall's son, Cody Hall, is moving to Japan soon to train with the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo. And I got a little bit more here, I'll tell you. Hang on, I'm about done, hang on. I hope this is happening. WWE camera crew are filming Jerry Lawler as he sings with Tom Nunnery at the Blue Note Star and Grill on Bell Street, Memphis, Tennessee tonight. The show starts at 8 p.m. This could be for the Lawler project that WWE's been working on, which could be either a DVD or a WWE network special. I hope it's the DVD. They're going to have a big box set. That's what they need, the big box set of Jerry Lawler. All right, WWE Network was shut down for about 2 hours on Wednesday night, but it was back online before 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nobody complained. Nobody knew it was down. That's bad when you got not quite 1 million viewers yet, and nobody said anything. Anyway, this is the first time the network been since it was launched in February that the service was shut down for a significant amount of time. Downtime not addressed on the official network Twitter, but F4W Online reports that there was some talk that the network had been hacked, and apparently it was just shut down internally for some unknown reason. All right, NXT trainer Sarah Del Rey turns 34 years old today. WCW star, remember Ice Train? 47. And WWE NXT TakeOver special on Wednesday the 11th and the TV taping the next night are both sold out. About done, hang on. Noted before that this is some lucky people here. WWE diva Eva Marie was recently on vacation with her family, but the camera crews were rolling for Total Divas. Eva recently got to drive a Ferrari F430 GT on a closed course and indicated that it may be filmed for the Total Divas. How they got behind the wheel of that car. All right, The Miz has noted on Twitter that he that his acting lessons on the WWE app will resume this Friday during SmackDown. And hopefully they'll work. WWE is going to be releasing ECW Unreleased Volume 3 on DVD and Blu-ray this January, and it's going to be hosted by Joey Styles and the BWO members, the Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards. Who else was in that? I forgot who it was now. Anyway, while Hulk Hogan may be training for an in-ring return at WrestleMania 31, the decision will largely going to be depending on whether or not Hogan can pass a physical. This applies to everyone over or around the age of 45 years old, and that is under the consideration for the big event, including Sting. WWE has strict physical rules, I guess, for older talent ever since Lawler had the heart attack on Raw, which is why Hogan's physical activity has been limited, really limited so far. Negotiations reportedly between TNA and Destination America this past week. Destination is a channel in the Discovery Network. It's currently available in about 60 million homes and about 52% of the country. That's not good, really. Sounds like quite a bit. If everybody watched, it'd be great. But sources close to Destination side says they will know before the week is over if the deal will be reached or not. There continues to be a major frustration with TNA because no deal has been announced yet. Some talent have been told that Spike TV is still in the running and is the most likely candidate. This kept some of the people thinking negative, but others have been told that Spike is not in the running. I hope they are. I hope they stay right where they're at and improve the product. Impact Wrestling's last first-run episode will air November 19th, and then it's preempted on November 26th. It's Thanksgiving week, holiday week. And the current plan is to do a 3 weeks of the best of Impact Wrestling. The episodes would air December 3rd, December 10th, December 17th. After that, TNA could be done on Spike. Spike officials say that no decision, regarding the programming airing on the December 24th and 31st. They really haven't said anything about that yet. All right, WWE and Del Rio recently reached a settlement regarding a non-compete clause, and the settlement was announced both by WWE and Del Rio. Catch this. Here's what's going on. It's believed that both sides agreed that Del Rio would not make any more negative public comments about WWE, most notably implying racism from the top officials in the company and talking about racial jokes that went on. In return, Del Rio reportedly got a financial settlement that includes the non-compete clause being dropped, so he could start any minute. And while WWE has long been worried about keeping their Hispanic audience, and officials were very conscious about being tied to any kind of racism against the Hispanics. Sources close to the talks between WWE and Del Rio notes that the settlement was a last-minute decision. There was reportedly a joint settlement at one point that expected to include a stipulation where WWE has to issue an apology for inappropriate conduct, or rather comments. WWE had agreed to that, but it was taken out of the deal and the written agreement, though. Apparently, Del Rio has already agreed to the financial settlement and non-compete being dropped, so he didn't press the apology issue. Give me enough money, you can call me and say whatever you want. Just give me enough money for it. That's the way I look at it. It's also believed that the settlement includes an agreement where Del Rio would not sue the company. That's usually in there, too. Hey, Beth Phoenix commented on how her life as a mom compared to her life in WWE. Regarding a potential run to WWE for the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix commented, "Hey, I would say there's always a chance. Never say never. I can't tell you what tomorrow brings. Let alone next year. But I'm physically capable, and it's always possible. Remember, she's married to Edge." Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.